Welcome back to MVP Auto 8000, the channel where horsepower meets heart and innovation meets pure adrenaline. Today, we're diving into the world of Lamborghini, specifically, what the legendary Italian automaker is bringing to the table in 2025. And trust me, this year marks a serious turning point. Lamborghini isn't just making another supercar. They're shaping the future of performance itself. So strap in, turn up the volume, and let's talk about the 2025 Lamborghini models that are rewriting the rules of speed, style, and savage automotive engineering. When you think of Lamborghini, the first images that come to mind are brutal V12 engines, spaceship-like silhouettes, and the kind of road presence that commands attention from blocks away. But 2025 is a different kind of moment for the brand. It's a year where the company pushes deeper into hybridization, new design languages, and a greater focus on intelligent aerodynamics, all without sacrificing the wild, untamed spirit that made Lamborghini iconic in the first place. Let's start with the star of the show, the latest evolution of Lamborghini's electrified performance lineup. For years, fans wondered how hybrid technology would fit into the DNA of a company known for raging bulls that breathe fire. Well, 2025 gives us the answer. This new generation of Lamborghini hybrids isn't just about being eco-friendly. It's about taking performance to a level that combustion engines alone could never reach. Electric motors fill torque gaps instantly. Battery power enhances launch performance. And the result is acceleration so intense it feels like the laws of physics are negotiating with you. But one thing Lamborghini understood, and executed perfectly, is that sound matters. It's not enough to be fast. A Lamborghini has to feel alive. The 2025 model lineup continues the brand's dedication to spine-tingling acoustics, combining electric efficiency with the unmistakable roar that fans crave. The engineering team didn't let hybrid systems silence the soul of the engine. Instead, they tuned the acoustics so that every throttle press delivers a blend of futuristic whir and traditional Lambo fury, a perfect marriage between the old world and the new. Now let's talk design. Lamborghini has always pushed aggressive aesthetics, but the 2025 lineup takes things even further. The surfaces are sharper, the proportions even more dramatic, and the lighting signatures more distinct than ever. These cars don't just look fast, they look alive, like they're mid-transformation into something with a pulse. The front ends are lower and more angular, with aerodynamics that aren't just functional but beautifully integrated. You'll notice deeper channels, more sophisticated air intakes, and active aerodynamic elements that adjust on the fly. Around the back, Lamborghini continues its tradition of leaving no angle unphotogenic. Expect massive diffusers, new Y-signature taillights stretched with futuristic precision, and exhaust tips positioned like artillery. Everything feels sculpted with purpose, yet retains that exotic, theatrical presence that Lamborghini does better than almost anyone else in the world. The interior is where Lamborghini's evolution becomes even clearer. Step inside a 2025 Lamborghini and you feel like you're boarding a fighter jet. Except now the cockpit is smarter, cleaner, and more connected. Lamborghini has refined the balance between analog drama and digital innovation. The result is a cabin that feels luxurious without being delicate, futuristic without being cold. Carbon fiber is everywhere. Alcantara wraps every curve, and the digital displays are sharper and more customizable than before. But the design still gives the driver physical buttons where it matters. Lamborghini understands the importance of tactile engagement. They want you to feel every switch, every toggle. After all, driving a Lamborghini isn't supposed to feel like scrolling through a touchscreen interface. It's supposed to feel like piloting something dangerous, thrilling, and deeply mechanical, even in a digital era. Now let's shift into what truly defines a Lamborghini: performance. The 2025 models continue the hybrid revolution, combining electric motors with high-output internal combustion engines. The result: power figures that raise eyebrows even among hardcore supercar fans. Lamborghini has always been competitive, but now they're competing on a new playing field, one where instant electric torque and advanced traction systems redefine what's possible. We're talking 0 to 60 launches that happen in the blink of an eye. We're talking top speeds that push aerodynamic limits. We're talking handling so precise it feels like the car is reading the road before you do. And with updated all-wheel drive systems and torque vectoring technologies, drivers get more confidence and control, even when pushing the car to its limits. One thing that Lamborghini absolutely nailed for 2025 is drive mode intelligence. Instead of simple sport or track settings, the car's brain now adapts to conditions with remarkable speed. If you switch into performance mode, you feel the electric motors wake up with even more aggression, the suspension tightens, and the exhaust notes sharpen. But it's not just drama, it's engineering. These cars are built to perform consistently, even during intense driving sessions where heat, traction, and stability become real challenges. And while we're talking about heat, Lamborghini's cooling systems for 2025 are more advanced than ever. Hybrid components generate massive thermal loads, but Lamborghini's engineers developed new airflow techniques that manage heat without compromising design. This means reshaped vents, smarter ducting, and some of the most efficient thermal management ever seen in a supercar. Now, let's discuss something that often gets overlooked: the emotional experience. Lamborghini drivers don't just want numbers, they want sensations. They want the adrenaline rush of feeling the rear wheels dig into the pavement on launch. They want the sense of theater when the doors swing open. They want the instant credibility that comes with the badge. And Lamborghini didn't forget that. They enhanced it. The 2025 models are not just cars, they're statements. They tell the world that evolution doesn't mean softness. That electrification doesn't have to replace excitement. That the future can be thrilling. In fact, some might argue that Lamborghini's hybrid era is even more exciting than its pure combustion era because we're seeing levels of engineering precision and creativity that weren't possible before. Let's talk about daily driving, because yes, some people really do take Lamborghinis out into the real world. One of the biggest improvements for 2025 is comfort and usability. Adaptive suspensions have been refined to deliver smoother rides over rough roads. Cabin insulation has improved. Infotainment systems are more intuitive, supporting smartphone integration with flawless responsiveness. And the hybrid system allows for quiet, electric-only operation when needed, which means you don't have to wake up your entire neighborhood just to go get groceries. Of course, once you hit the open road, you can unleash the full beast. And trust me, Lamborghini made sure that when the engine wakes up, it wakes up with authority. One of the coolest features introduced for this new generation is enhanced sound shaping. It's not artificial, it's not fake, it's real acoustic engineering that makes the engine and exhaust harmonize in ways that amplify the emotional connection between driver and machine. It's like having your own personal symphony of power, tuned specifically to excite your senses. Another standout development is Lamborghini's approach to sustainability. Yes, we all know Lamborghini is about excess, but this new era shows a brand that understands responsibility while still delivering the outrageous performance it's known for. Enhanced emissions controls, efficient hybrid systems, and sustainable materials in the interior all play a role. And yet, at no point does the brand feel watered down or compromised. It feels like a natural evolution, a smarter Lamborghini, not a softer one. Let's talk price, because there's no way around it. These cars are expensive. Very expensive. But in a world where supercar pricing continues to climb, Lamborghini has positioned its 2025 models as investments, not just purchases. With limited production, increased technological sophistication, and global demand at an all-time high, the value of these cars doesn't just stay strong, it often appreciates. For collectors and enthusiasts, 2025 is shaping up to be a landmark year, and the models released during this era are likely to become future classics. Another factor that enhances their collectability is exclusivity. Lamborghini doesn't flood the market. They create desire through rarity. And in 2025, with new hybrid technology ramping up production complexity, we can expect even tighter allocations. So if you're lucky enough to get your hands on one, you're not just buying a car, you're joining a very exclusive club of drivers who are experiencing the future of performance before most people even see it on the road. As we wrap up this deep dive into the 2025 Lamborghini era, let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture. The brand is evolving, the world is changing, but Lamborghini's identity remains intact. The cars are still wild. They're still theatrical. They still make people whip out their phones when one drives by. But now they're smarter, faster, more efficient, and more advanced than ever. This is Lamborghini entering the next chapter of its story, one built on innovation, electrification, and the relentless pursuit of emotional performance. If the brand keeps going at this pace, the future isn't just bright. It's blinding. And we're here for it. Thank you for watching MVP Auto 8000. If you enjoyed this breakdown of the 2025 Lamborghini lineup, hit that like button, subscribe for more supercar content, and drop a comment below telling me which 2025 Lamborghini you'd want in your garage. Until next time, keep chasing speed, keep chasing style, and keep your engines, and your dreams, running loud.